Last time on MasterChef Australia.
I want you to open your mind. From now on, you're artists.
Andrew, Amina and Bo faced the master of all desserts.
Doing this in 2 hours, nothing to say but wow.
And it was Andrew who said farewell to his MasterChef dream.
I'll miss that buzz that happens when the clock starts. It's been great.
Tonight,
Kylie, today's all about this, and that's what you want at the end of today.
Kylie faces off against hatted chef Tomislav Martinovic
Was going to be a challenge, to say the least.
in a race to create the best three-course menu with one special ingredient.
What a challenge.
I think what she's done, she's leveled the playing field.
Does Kylie have what it takes to outcook a seasoned pro?
He might be big, but he's also very fast.
To win herself immunity and a guaranteed spot in the top 10.
I need to step up another notch and work harder today to try and get that immunity pin.
Burning up in my heart like a flame, like a brighter shooting star. In our souls, we all know our dreams make us who we are. We got today, so spin me round and show me the way back to burning up in my heart like a flame, like a brighter shooting star. In our souls, we all know our dreams make us who we are.
You guys seen Kylie this morning?
Yeah, I said that quickly just before.
She looks good. Damn fine.
I'm really excited this morning, waking up and knowing that it's my turn for an immunity challenge. I've been dying to get down on the floor and have a crack at an immunity pin for myself, and it's finally here. I get to have a go, and I just can't wait to get in there and cook. Push up against me. I've been studying to become a physiotherapist for 7 years, but had in the back of my mind I'd probably end up in the food industry. So I applied for MasterChef and I got accepted, and 3 weeks to go they said, Kylie, come on in. So goodbye physio, hello MasterChef. Coming onto MasterChef, it's just been a confirmation for me that I'm going to follow my food dream and hopefully one day have my own little cafe and dessert bar. It's so exciting being in this immunity challenge today. It's sort of my chance to prove to everybody that I deserve to be in this competition.
Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome back to the MasterChef kitchen, and you are bubbly and full of energy. And,
Oh, yeah.
And looking at that big red curtain.
I know, I just want to know what's behind it.
You're standing here because you did so well in that Heston mega invention test.
That looks so good.
This is my blue cheese and honey sundae with a hot fudge sauce and beautiful nuts and muscatels in the middle.
Oh,
That, for me, is a great example how you can take two ingredients that you don't think go together, make them work. I love this dish.
Kylie, today's all about this. This beautiful immunity pin. Run. Go. Run! It's motivation. That's what you want at the end of today. And you can get that by simply beating the chef.
Cool.
Kylie, you managed to impress Heston Blumenthal, but the question is today, can you beat a chef that's worked with Heston at the Fat Duck?
Oh, wow. Oh, dear.
This guy is one of the young guns of the Sydney kitchen. He's worked not just with Heston Blumenthal, but also with our very own Matt Moran.
Happy on his side.
2 years ago, he opened his own restaurant that bears his name. It's already won 1 hat in the Good Food Guide. He is Tomislav Martinovic.
I am Tomislav Martinovic, chef owner of Tomislav in Darlinghurst, and I've been cooking for 13 years. I was taught by 4 wonderful chefs, Matt Moran being the first, Ian Brahimi at the Benelong. I spent a year with Heston Blumenthal at the Fat Duck and Eric Chavot at the Capitol. I consider our cooking style here at Tomislav relatively simple. It has a very contemporary approach, a very contemporary thought process, so there's always a Tomislav twist. In order for the contestants to beat me, there will have to be a lot of passion, a lot of drive, a lot of love, because I am a master chef.
Tomislav, welcome to the MasterChef kitchen. Now, you brought someone with you to back you up today.
I did, yes. Mark, my sous chef. I trust him like a brother. Very loyal individual, been with me since the day we opened.
And the question I want to know is, Thomas, if you lose today, is it Matt's fault? Because he trained you?
Look, his reputation is also on the line, definitely. I mean, the guy's mentored me for the last 14 years, so definitely, yes.
We're going to blame him.
But you know what, Kylie? Today, I'm on your side, sweetheart, and that's it. Full stop.
Matt.
You know, we are going to, we're going to take him down.
Cool.
Well, good job you're full of energy, Kylie, because you are going to need it. That is a well-honed machine over there. And you might notice this is something a little bit different.
Only 1 extra, not 2.
That's right. So it's normally 3 against 3 of you. So what does that mean for you?
I've got to pick 1 more person.
You're right. You've got to pick 1 person, so that means 2 teams of 2.
Usually with the immunity challenges, we get to pick 2 people. At this stage of the competition, they're not going to make it any easier. I need to step up another notch and work harder today to try and get that immunity pin.
Your challenge today is to cook entree, main and dessert from 1 of 2 ingredients. It means that whatever ingredient you pick must feature in all 3 courses. Are you ready to find out what ingredients you've got to choose from?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's have a look.
If you go and peer into the supermarket trolleys of Australia, in 8 out of 10 of them, you'll find 1 or both of these ingredients. Normally they go together, like Rolls and Royce, like Gary and George, like fish and chips. But today, you've got to peel them apart, and Kylie, just pick 1.
Sweet. Bread and butter! Cool.
Kylie, your choice is between bread and butter.
So, Kylie, do you know what you're going to pick?
I do. I'm going to pick bread today. Yeah! I think he's happy about that too. I know a lot of people are probably expecting me to choose butter because it's used a lot in desserts. But when it comes to entree and main meals, I don't have that technique base that I know Tomislav has when it comes to using butter in an amazing way. So bread was the easy choice.
Tomislav, what do you think of that?
I'm really nervous now.
Would you have gone butter?
Yes, I would have.
Matt, what would you have picked?
Butter.
George, what would you have picked?
Butter.
Matt?
Bread.
Kylie, you have 1 more very important decision to make. Who are you going to pick to be your sous chef in the kitchen today?
Somebody who's not unfamiliar with being in an immunity challenge. Mindelicious. Oh my God. Not at all.
Why Mindy?
Oh, look, Mindy is a great encouragement to me. And look, she's the one to beat at the moment too. She's got the little immunity pin, and I'm hoping that the two of us together can bring home another one.
For the time advantage, Kylie, you and Mindy have 90 minutes to cook those 3 courses.
Cool.
Tomislav, you have 60 minutes. And we can't wait to see how you turn that bread into some fabulous dishes. We'll see you soon.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Because your 90 minutes starts now.
Okay, grab a basket. What have we got? Okay. Okay.
Look at the
So, I mean, what I'll
protein.
probably get you to do is the main for me, if there's fish.
All right, let's have a look because you want to go with some really beautiful proteins.
Yeah.
What a challenge. Tomislav v. Kylie.
And it's about utilising all those wonderful ingredients in the pantry and putting up those 3 dishes featuring bread.
But I think what's exciting about it is not just the breads they can make, but the range of breads out there. There's brioche, there's fruit loaf, there's really good nutty rye bread, there's classic spongy white bread, which has a joy all of its own.
Okay, what are you thinking about?
Okay.
Let's give me your
Entree,
ideas.
what I want to do is a gazpacho. So if we can find any peas or even if there's tomatoes or something.
I honestly think, from a chef's perspective, you immediately gravitate towards butter. It just seems obvious. We all did it. Matt did it, you did it, I did it. You look at Tomislav and his training, it's very French, you know, it's very European, Mediterranean.
I think what she's done, she's leveled the playing field. Yeah. Because you really, if you're going to be using bread, most of those recipes that we can think of, I think they use bread are all quite peasanty. They're quite, you know, they're quite home cooked level, and that's where Kylie wants to play.
Look at those tomatoes.
I just have to make sure bread is the main focus of the dish today, because usually it's the side dish, something that you add to a dish, not the main component. So it's got to be the hero. I've got a clear idea with my entree and my dessert of what I want it to look like, so I'm going to stick to that. Mindy is better with working with proteins and just getting lots of beautiful flavours out of vegetables and bits and pieces, so I'm going to delegate the main meal to her today.
All right, Kylie.
Yes.
Only 2 of you today, not
Yep.
3, so you've obviously got to split these courses.
Yes.
Entree, give it to me.
Entree is going to be a tomato and cucumber gazpacho with a toasted bread ice cream.
Yep.
And a little bit of a chorizo crumb to go over the top.
Chorizo crumb, so a little bit of bacon, tomato-y.
That's it.
Goes well with bread.
Yep.
And main course.
We're doing a bread-crusted blue-eyed trevella with some beautiful vegetables going on the side.
Yep. And dessert?
Dessert is going to be a burnt caramel panna cotta with a sort of sugar-spiced pamperdeur.
Yep.
And then a toasted or bread-flavoured chantilly cream on the side.
Sounds pretty good. Sounds
gotta
pretty
pull it
good.
off.
Well, you know what? 90 minutes is not a long time, and there's a lot there.
Yep.
What, you've only got 15 minutes left in your head start before Tomislav.
Yep.
And I know Tomislav is a very, very fast worker.
Yep.
Yeah. He might be big, but he's also very fast.
The first thing I need to start is this beautiful breaded herb crust that I'm going to put on the fish. I've got parsley, I've got white marinated anchovies, I've got some beautiful Parmesan cheese that we're going to put into this crust, and of course, that amazing bread.
Is this for the crust?
Yep.
You really want to see that sort of bright green flavour to it.
Yep, sure.
Remember to season it too, yeah? A little salt.
I've never cooked this dish before. I love Thai food, and Kylie's food is very European influenced. But I'm not going to put, you know, my flavours in there. I'm going to take Kylie's inspiration and cook this beautiful dish that I'm sure the judges will love.
Tomislav, what do you think?
Slightly nervous now, here in the menu. Seriously, it's a very good menu.
Sounds good.
Very, very surprised. It's very ambitious, but they do have 90 minutes. So there's a chance they could pull this off, and if they do, I'm in trouble, and she's got an immunity pin.
I like that celery leaf.
Mindy and Kylie, Tomislav has just said that your menu is incredibly ambitious and sounds good. You have 10 minutes left of your head start to go.
I need to get onto my dessert first because I've got a panna cotta and that needs to get in the fridge and set really quickly. So the first thing I do is make a dry toffee and then warm up the milk and add the two together.
Need some milk, Kylie?
I think I'm all right.
You sure? I've got
Yeah.
10 minutes to spare.
Oh, do you want to stir the pot for me?
Yeah, I don't mind.
just to sort of break down the caramel and everything. Thank you so much.
Sabotage. Carly, you just spat in it.
Oh, no!
Can I taste this while I'm stirring?
I probably need a bit more caramel in there, but yeah, you can have a taste.
It's quite sweet, Kylie. It's nice. It's quite sweet. Bit of salt would be nice.
Do you think it's got much of a caramel flavour in there? Or?
No, probably not.
Yeah, a bit more.
And I do a little bit of a darker caramel.
Yeah,
It's
get a
just
bit
a
more
little
of a
bit too
burnt
sweet.
flavour.
Yeah.
7 minutes before you start. If I was you, I'd be over there discussing exactly
7
what you're
minutes.
going to
Oh,
do.
we'll
I am
keep him
stirring
here.
it. I'm done.
Thank you very, very much. Good luck.
Thanks.
Let's go, Carl. Let's use these 2 minutes. Go, Carly, come on.
Very, very ambitious menu.
Yeah.
They can pull, if they pull it off.
Yeah, I heard the
pressure's
starter
on.
sounded pretty good.
Yeah, the bread ice cream. That was, I had that idea. So they've taken my idea.
Let's come up with something else then, won't we?
I'm slightly nervous now.
Oh yeah, now we're getting that burnt caramel.
Tomislav, are you ready to fire?
Yes.
Mate, you can start cooking now. You all have 60 minutes to go.
The first 20 minutes will be crucial because time is definitely not on our side. So the quicker we get moving, the quicker we settle into a groove, the better finish we'll have, I think. I've totally forgotten what I need now.
I can't find these. I can't find these.
Entree, Tomislav, what do you think?
Entree, we've got scallop tartare.
Yep.
With just a really light dressing, and then we're going to serve that with some fried bread. Main course.
Yep.
Just a really quick minute steak.
Yep.
And we're going to serve it with this bread sauce and just a light soy dressing.
Right,
And then dessert, we've got, I found that fruit and nut loaf, which looks really nice. So we're just soaking that.
Yep.
I've got some eggs, yolks, milk, cream, sugar in there, the basics.
So some French toast.
Yeah, and we'll fry that off in a nice noisette, brown butter.
Yeah. Where are you getting the? Where are you going to fry it off in butter? Where are you getting the butter from?
Is there any butter in the pantry?
No, you had the choice of bread or butter.
Oh, so I can't use butter?
There's no butter.
I probably have about 1,000 recipes in my repertoire that consist of butter, so it's going to be a challenge to say the least.
I'll leave you to it, Tomislav. Sounds good.
Thanks.
For today's bread challenge, you need to do an entree, a main, and a dessert. 3 whole meals. You have 45 minutes to go.
For our menu today, Mindy and I have decided to do a beautiful gazpacho to start off with. So I'm just pureeing up some of the zucchinis. No, what do you call them? Cucumbers. Pureeing up some of the cucumbers and some tomatoes. I have been to Spain and had some beautiful cold soups there, and one of them in particular was a gazpacho, and I know that they thicken their soups up with bread, and that was the first thing that ticked into my mind when I saw the bread. You on okay, darling? What do you reckon, Min? Keep going? Yep, more. I look at the colour and it looks like baby vomit. It does not look appealing at all.
Maybe chuck some capsicum in there, Kyle, to give it a bit of colour and boost the flavour.
Sweet. Thanks, boys. So I race to the pantry, grab some beautiful red capsicums and pop them in, and the bread, and it's a whole heap better. A beautiful, rich red colour, and it's given it a little bit more flavour as well.
How is it, Kylie?
Oh, getting good.
As the main course, we're doing grilled scotch fillet with ginger bread sauce. So all I'm going to do is probably just lightly toast this bread or the crust. That's where a lot of the flavour is. Hopefully I'll get nice caramelly, chocolatey, coffee tones from this crust. And I'll just infuse that with a little bit of milk. The pressure points obviously focusing on that bread sauce, but not overpowering a main component. So that probably is the trickiest part of today's challenge.
Do you want to have a taste? Is it too gingery?
Oh, it is a little bit, but gingerbread.
Wasn't that gingery before it went in?
Got okay, babe?
Yeah. I'm so happy that I chose Mindy today to work with in the kitchen because we're working really well together and we're blitzing it. Just starting on that crumb to go in the ice cream. With the entree, I need to make sure the ice cream goes right because it's a little bit of a foreign concept having a savoury ice cream essentially, and if it doesn't work, it's just going to ruin the whole dish.
So what I've done is just toasted off some of that rye that we had and blitzed it up, infused it into the milk, and now I'm just straining it out just so I get a nice smooth consistency. Just got to whisk in some eggs and then chuck it in the freezer just to chill down before churning it. So I've got to get my skates on.
You know what? Take it out, add some sugar.
I'm gonna try this. I don't know if it's gonna be enough to charge now.
Right, that's nice.
Yeah?
Now it's nice. So we've just added a bit more fat to it and some more sugar. Now it's really, really nice. So I'm happy.
This is the ultimate way to break bread. You have 30 minutes to go. Come on.
For entree, we're doing scallop tartare with fried bread.
I'm gonna start my fried bread. So what I've done is I've made almost like a bread batter. So it's flour, water, yeast, a little bit of oil and some salt. And what we're hoping to get is more of the outside of the crust of the bread opposed to the centre. So you'll see it's a really thin batter. So we're going to just bake off and hopefully get a nice golden brown crust.
You doing a couple of those or?
Yeah.
The next step for the dessert is actually putting the brioche pain pâté together. So I make an egg, cream, sugar and milk mix, dip the bread in the mix and then fry it off with a little bit of oil.
And what you've used brioche there, haven't you?
Yep, brioche.
Yeah, good. Did you know he's doing French toast over there, don't you?
Oh, it's the French toast off.
For dessert, we're doing French toast with grilled figs. I'm feeling very anxious because I would like butter. I've never caramelized in oil, sunflower oil, but we'll give it a go. Is it happening, Mark? Or?
Yeah, it's just colour.
Sorry?
Just need colour.
That's the key, isn't it, to that entree? If that fried bread doesn't happen, we're in trouble. We are in trouble.
Right, minutes coming up to 15.
Kylie has put me on mains today for her immunity challenge, and the core ingredient is bread, so I'll be cooking a breaded herb-crusted blue-eyed trevella with a beautiful panzanella. For my portion of fish, I'm going to pan-sear it in a beautiful olive oil, 2 minutes each side, and then I'm going to put my crust on and whack it in the oven.
That looks good?
Yep. I'll just have to make sure it's cooked through to perfection.
Right, that fish is not going to take a long time to cook, yeah?
Yep.
You know, and the best way to check whether your fish is just get a skewer and see if you've got any pressure down there,
Great.
yeah?
Okay. The most challenging part is actually nailing that fish.
It's more nerve-wracking cooking for Kylie today because I really, I don't want to let her down. I want to bring her home a pin.
A bit early for that.
It is a bit early for the fish. Mindy, even Tomislav just commented on that fish being in there way too early.
It's going to be served freezing cold.
I have a little bit of a freak out. I'm hearing Matt Miranda say that my fish is in too early.
Keep an eye on it, guys. Don't let me go over on that fish hull, please. Yeah?
In a couple of minutes, we'll let you know.
Undercooked, I'm going to be annihilated. Overcooked, and I don't want to even think about it.
Just remember, one overcooked fish could mean no immunity pin for Kylie. Do you want that on your shoulders?
I have to take on Matt's advice and do the fish again. I'm just not going to risk Carly's immunity by overcooking or letting my fish I sit there for too long, so I'm going to do the fish again.
The fish has to be absolutely spot on, otherwise it is just, you know, the judges aren't going to buy it. This one looks better, doesn't it?
We need to see some food on the plate. There's only 5 minutes to go. Guys, I'm getting really nervous here. It's that time of the day. 10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6.
I like it simple like that. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey girls, that's stunning.
I am so pleased on the dishes Mindy and I put up today. I know it was a bit of a scramble just to get everything out because there's quite a few elements and bits and pieces to do for all the dishes, but I think we've done a really good job.
Oh, that's the tartare, isn't it?
Oh, wow. I love that. That's cool. What's that? What
That's
is
the fried
that?
breads.
Wow. So is that like a bread sauce?
Yeah, that's our bread sauce, which
Yep.
is there.
Awesome. And wow, that is really
French
cool.
toast.
I love that.
Yeah. Good choice in
It's
bread,
gonna be
yeah.
very close, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Good competition.
Well
Thank
done.
you so much, guys.
May the ladies win.
Give me a hug.
All the best.
Thank you.
Wow. Well, today's all about finding a breadwinner, isn't it?
Love that. Bread seems simple, but I don't think so. I think that Thomas Lev was a little nervous. Do you think?
Definitely. Definitely. But I'm excited because I think this is a very level playing field. I think it was a very smart move by Kylie to choose bread. I think we're going to see some ripping dishes. She's picked wisely in picking Mindy as her team partner, and I'm excited.
Well, let's get this tasting started. Thank you.
Two interesting dishes, two totally different approaches to the bread. I love the idea of this rye bread ice cream. I think that's really, really good.
They've done a gazpacho, which they thicken with bread, then it's absolutely right on the money, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
That's great.
It all comes down to flavour, obviously. And what about this one over here?
I love the bread. It looks really beautiful, wafer thin, crisp. Yeah. Simple, 2 items on the plate. Hopefully that tartare of scallop has got lots of flavour in it.
Yeah. Well, I think both clean presentations. Let's taste.
Let's do that.
Smells good.
It smells really good.
Yeah, it smells good and gazpacho-y. Smells good.
Right, let's taste. Geez, they're crispy, aren't they?
It's good gazpacho.
That is delicious. Absolutely delicious. I love it. Just the right amount of acidity, probably some cherry vinegar in there, and good hint of garlic. I love that crunch, especially in the soup, because it's a classic summer Spanish soup, cold soup. There's a lovely, silky, smooth texture. My mouth is watering. It does all the things an entree should do. You want the next dish to come. Oh yeah, it's really assured cooking. The balance of all those flavours. It's so good.
The only thing I'm not really a big fan of is that rye bread ice cream. I think there could have been something else in there.
I think it could be a bit more rye, a bit more sort of punchy.
Yeah, whether they could have toasted the crumbs or given it some sourness to, you know, to back up the flavour. You know, used a balsamic in there or even a maybe basil, something.
Right, we've tasted the gazpacho. Time to taste the scallop tartare. So this is really interesting, this little flatbread, isn't it? It's delicious. I love it. It's olive oily, it's crisp.
I mean, it's also good because it's very much, it's the focus of the dish, and that's what I like about it. That often, you know, the bread is the stuff on the side used to dunk and to scrape. But here, it's all about this crispiness being the hero.
Look, the scallop's very, very simple. It's sort of championing the scallops. There's not much else to it. Lots of herbs. I'd expect something like lemon zest or something a bit punchy in there to give you a little bit of extra flavour, whether it was some sort of scented oil like garlic oil or lime or something that, you know, gives it a little bit of sharpness. But essentially, it's a delicious dish.
Because honestly, we're talking about two dishes now that are pretty much, they haven't got many faults. They're quite good.
Yeah.
But this is out of personal, you know, which one do you like?
Good stuff.
Well, I think we know the answer.
I think so too.
Well, we're off to a flying start, aren't we? Two great dishes, two fantastic entrees. I can't wait to see what the main course is going to do.
Oh. Straight up, I'll be honest with you, these are not the dishes I expected to see. The blue eye, very old and traditional, doesn't excite me. I think it's the wrong choice of plate. I think it should look really vibrant. If that's a herb crust on the top, it should look really green. On the other hand, my eye straight away is drawn to this one, the Scotch fillet with the gingerbread sauce and soy. I think I don't know, there's something really attractive about it. It's very flat, but I just want to draw that beef through that sauce, and I'm expecting something really spectacular.
Matt, you're not impressed, are you?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I think this whole thing about modern and not modern, I think is kind of a bit of a furphy. I think that if that fish is beautifully cooked and that salad is crunchy and vibrant and acidic, that's going to be a beautiful dish.
Yeah.
In terms of flavour, maybe we'll find they both punch at about the same weight. It's going to be good tasting.
Let's find out how big that punch is.
Let's go fish first.
Nicely cooked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nicely cooked.
Right, let's taste. A tasty dish.
Yeah.
You know, flavours that we all know and love. Crisp croutons in the panzanella. I think the fish is cooked really well. It's good.
Yeah. Panzanella salad, I like all the detail, like little bits of olive, little bits of basil, baby capers, you know, the croutons. I think it all works really, really well together. That bread crust.
Well, we've tasted the fish dish. Time to taste the Scotch fillet.
Let's go to taste.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yum.
Love it. That's really beautiful. It's not what I expected at all. Gingerbread sauce, I was thinking maybe more aromatic based on a kind of sweet gingerbread, but it's not. It's got Asian overtones, there's soy overtones, sweet, ginger, and just beautifully cooked steak. It just goes so well together. You get this sort of a meaty umami-ness from that whole thing put together. Delicious.
I'd go out to a restaurant and order that, but I'd have to order 2 plates because as a main course, I want more.
Oh dear.
You don't like it, do you?
No, I love that gingerbread sauce. I think it's absolutely delicious. But you put that steak with gingerbread sauce in your mouth, and all you taste is sweet, delicious gingerbreadiness. You lose the meat.
Well, George is going to write down our answer. Favourite dish. I wonder what it'll be.
Well, 2 fascinating main courses. I think that one's going to get us debating for a while. I have a feeling, however, that it's going to be the dessert that's going to decide this challenge. So let's see how they've gone.
Hello. I like the look of this because it looks like my mum used to make bread pudding, which is not bread and butter pudding. It's made with old bread and it's flooded with eggs and it's lots of spices. And I'm looking at the sugar and caramelisation on that. It looks absolutely brilliant.
Well, have a look at that. Little French toast, little brioche that's been toasted. It looks wonderful.
I don't think Gary can wait any longer. Let's cut up that caramelly log.
Looks good.
Let's do it.
Very heavy.
Which is like a bread pudding, isn't it, Gary?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like English bread pudding?
Yeah.
Shall we feast?
What this dessert does really well is capitalise on that lovely sugary, crispy, caramelised outside, and I really love it. It's shiny, it looks attractive, you want to dig in.
That there has to be like knock your socks off stuff to beat it. All right, let's taste.
Let's taste. That looks nice, doesn't it?
Yes. Oh, look at that.
What does it smell like, George? Is it a coffee or a caramel? Cinnamon?
Caramel.
Cinnamon, but there's other spices in there.
Maybe a chai kind of concoction?
Sort of chai.
Lovely play on textures, lovely play on the theme of the bread. You've got that panna cotta, which is one thing, and then you get that French toast, so soft, brioche, sweet, cinnamon again. Really, really good. I like that dessert a lot. It's a tough one. It was really interesting tasting for me. I don't actually think that I got the dishes that I thought I was going to get.
Let's go and reveal the results and find out who cooked which dish.
Good idea.
That was an interesting tasting, but we've picked our favourite dishes and we have the results. But before we reveal them, Matt, how did they go in the kitchen?
Gary, today was all about mentoring. You know, there's me that used to mentor Tomislav all those years ago. Today, mentoring Kylie. And even at one stage, we had Tomislav over there mentoring Kylie with the dessert.
Tomislav, did you feel the pressure?
I did, yes.
60 minutes is not long, is it?
No, I would have preferred at least another 9 minutes.
Kylie, are you confident?
I think so. I was confident.
You don't, your legs betray.
Yeah, they're still
your
going.
Legs betray what your upper body's doing, much like a duck on water.
Yeah, I know, scrambling.
So now's the time for us to reveal the scores. Whichever way they go, some great cooking today, some great dishes. But we need to know which entrees you cooked first up. Kylie, what was your dish?
I did the breaded gazpacho with chorizo and breadcrumb and salted rye bread ice cream.
Okay. So Tomislav, that meant you cooked?
We did the scallop tartare with fried bread.
Our favourite entree was? The gazpacho. A dish with bags of flavour. That's what we love most, and we loved the fact that across all three elements on that plate, you use the bread brilliantly, whether in the gazpacho, whether in the chorizo crumb, or whether in that rye bread ice cream. The only failing for us was the ice cream. On its own, could have done with something else. But in the soup, along with that lovely crunchy crumb, it was really delicious.
Thanks.
Well done.
Thank you. That's a little bit exciting.
Right, now it's time to reveal which main course we liked. Kylie, what did you cook?
We cooked the breaded herb crusted blue-eye trevally with panzanella.
Tomislav?
We did the grilled Scotch fillet with our interpretation of a bread sauce and just a light soy dressing.
Wow, two delicious dishes. And the dish we loved? The Scotch fillet.
I thought it was beautiful.
Tomislav, the flavour of that gingerbread sauce was just, we were running our finger through the plate. We wanted to pick it up and lick it. It was delicious. Please put it on your menu because we all want to come and eat more and more of it. Girls, well done. You cooked the fish beautifully. The crust lacked just a little bit more oomph, but you know what? Not a bad effort. Very proud.
Phew. Is it hot in here?
Help.
So, one dish each. It comes down to dessert. It comes down to what's written on this card. Right, who cooked which dish?
After you.
We did French toast with grilled figs or baked figs and the clotted cream.
And I did the burnt caramel panna cotta with sugar and spice pamperdeur and brioche crisps.
Wow. Two great desserts. Only one winner. The winner is Kylie. Hey, Kylie, I think you might have got a bit of help with that dessert from Thomas Love. General Matt was saying you might need to...
A massive, massive thank you. Thank you.
Very welcome. What we loved about that dessert was the fact that the panna cotta had a really kind of bitter, burny caramel flavour, and that made it rich but light. It was a perfect foil against that brioche. The little brioche crisps were delicious, and even in front of a great dish like Thomas loves, it won the day.
Kylie.
Here you go.
Oh, far out.
It's all
So
yours.
excited. It feels pretty darn good to be putting this little immunity pin on. Gold's usually not my colour. I usually go for silver, but hey, I'm not complaining.
No matter what happens here on end, you're guaranteed a spot in that top 10. It's that little safety blanket that you can use. You never know what might happen this week.
I'd be worried if I were the other 10 contestant. I'd be worried. So good luck.
Thank you very
Both
much.
of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Tomislav, Mark, we thank you for coming and put yourself out there. Thank you very much indeed for coming in.
Thank you so much again. Thanks, guys.
I'm very happy for Kylie about today's result. She's absolutely amazing. From the word go, she was very focused, not necessarily on winning, but giving 110%. And this competition was a lot tougher than what I expected.
Next time on MasterChef Australia.
There's no two ways about this. An enormous amount rests on today's challenge.
Two teams embrace the latest culinary craze to create 2 pop-up restaurants.
It's all about creating a party atmosphere.
The pressure is on to deliver the ultimate dining experience.
I think Deb's starting to have a little meltdown.
Because I'm sick of it.
For 100 of the toughest food lovers.
If you looked at both menus, which one would you choose?
Blue team.
Me too.
And the team with the least impressive restaurant will face off in a double elimination.
Let's go, guys, let's go!
We've been waiting for about 20 minutes now.
Because this is where we might fall apart.
If you're on the losing team with people who've got immunity pins, your odds become much smaller.